Alright, so I'm finally going to get to do a video on my figure collection. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I kind of held out because I had a whole bunch of figures ordered. Still got a few, but I decided now's a good time. And I'm probably going to break it up into two parts because there's a lot to cover and I like to yammer a lot, so let's get on to it. So to start off, this is my first shelf. And as you can see here, it's mostly samurai girls from the series. Miku, I think that's how you pronounce it. So first up we have, I believe, Jubei from, I believe this was a collaboration with Alter and Hobby Link Japan. And I picked her up, she was on sale. Yep, it's kind of like an alternative form. Outfit, excuse me. In the back you could see Malabei, probably my most sought out samurai girl, which I finally got. She was an exclusive, also a collaboration between Hobby Link Japan and Alter, and I'm glad I picked her up. Paid quite a premium for her, but she's pretty cool. There's a little monkey there. In the back there you also see another Jubei, and once again this is with the Alter collection, so they pretty much have all the samurai girls made by Alter. So if you're ever into that series, you can collect all of them. Pretty pricey though, so good luck with that. In the back here you can see a random Sasegawa from Little Busters, which I wasn't a big fan of in terms of the anime, but she was really cheap and I thought she was cute, so picked her up. There you go. She actually has a base, but I don't have her sitting on it because it takes too much room, and it's whatever. Alright, and in the back, I forgot who that was. Too many anime. But yeah, I picked her up just because she was part of the samurai girls. Matabei is probably my favorite girl, along with you see right now from the series, but yeah, picked her up. She's pretty cool, her weapon's pretty cool, and yeah. And here we have Now, probably the biggest one out of all of them. I do not have this series completed yet, but eventually I'll probably do it. So I love this figure. She's probably my favorite character from the series. They kind of represent her as pretty dumb and, you know, a ditzy, but well, she is, but I don't know, they make everyone hate her, which is kind of mean, but I really like her. And her hammer is pretty awesome. The only thing I don't like about this figure is this, there's a second stand for the hammer, which is a pain in the ass to get, but there you go. And last but not least, on the first shelf we have Kriska, my favorite character from the Love-Ru universe. Just a sexy character, nothing too erotic, but it still has a little sexiness to her, and she just looks good in her light violet hair and very simple outfit. And there you go. So that's just my first shelf in one of my display cabinets. So I hope you guys can't hear the fan, but you guys don't know, but my room is super hot. I got the AC and the fan going and I'm still sweating up a storm. So hopefully it'll come out better in final production. First off, let's start off with the left corner. In the back we have the cheerful Miku from Gritzmon Company, and she was an exclusive, and if you bought her at the time when they were selling her officially, part of the profits went to the I believe it's because of the tsunami, so that was pretty cool, Gritzmon Company. So there you go. But I unfortunately bought her after the whole official thing, so technically the money didn't go to the benefits, but oh well, you know. Next up we have Momo from To Love-Ru series. She's probably my favorite character from that series, and just very simple. This one's made by Alter, and I also have another one ordered coming up soon, and she's in a wedding outfit, quite the sexy lingerie, which you see later. Here's one of my first Figmas. This is Black Rock Shooter. I believe this is the 2035 edition. So she's pretty cool, old school Black Rock Shooter with the wings, and she's just awesome. Next up we have another Hatsune Miku. This one I believe it's called the Love is War edition. There's another version called the DX edition, but I just found that one a little overpowering with the huge speakers and everything, and that one's a lot more expensive too. It's going for around 300 right now, used. So yeah, good luck with that if you ever want that one. But I decided to opt in for this one. I actually picked this up at Anime Expo 2012, so caught a lucky break. I actually got it for a decent price, $100 US. So that's pretty cool. Alright, moving to the right side, you see in the back, that's another Hatsune Miku. This is the VN02 Mixed Edition. And I remember seeing her on MFC. I thought her design was pretty cool. And you know, I decided to pick her up. Got her off a user on MFC. When I first received her, I I was a little underwhelming. It was a little underwhelming for me, but it's still a pretty cool figure. But yeah, there you go. Next we have, what is her name? She's from that one anime, something chocolate. But yeah, I picked her up. She was on sale on HOG for like 40 bucks. So I was like, you know, whatever. I'll probably put an annotation so if I remember the name. But yeah. Here we have Miku, or excuse me, Konosubaru from Miku. One of my favorite animes. Well, one of my, yeah, memorable animes, I guess you could say that. And surprisingly, there's not that many good Miku figures. So I sort of opted for this one. This is probably the best one out there at the time. And this one's made by Alpha Max. There are some pretty good ones by CM Corporation, but I heard they have some QC issues. Freeing also has some really nice ones that, once again, I own something from Freeing, and I had a lot of problems with that one, so I don't know, I kind of opted this one. But she doesn't look exactly like Subaru. I don't know, whatever, you know. She's probably the best one at the time. But there you go. Last but not least on this shelf, we have Yami from Also To Love-Ru. She's really cute, and she's not holding a, I believe they could call takoyaki or something like that. But yeah, I have them all inside the bag or whatever, saved, so it doesn't slip or whatever. So another Android. There you go. She's really cute. But yeah, that's just my second shelf on my display cabinet. Alright, so moving to the third shelf on my cabinet. So a lot of red, as you can see. Try to get color coordinated, but Hatsune Miku on the right probably kind of ruined it. But anyway, let's get on to the third shelf. So you can see in the back we have Asuka Langley from Evangelion, which I have not seen yet, surprisingly. I actually gonna start it soon because of a trailer. So I was like, damn, this looks pretty cool. I mean, I always knew about the series, but never watched it. More of a Gundam guy. But yeah, that's Asuka. I thought she was really pretty. I actually wanted the one by Max Factory, but that one's really rare and expensive, so I kind of opted for this one by Alter, which is still pretty nice. Kind of has a more relaxed expression of her. The other one's kind of more sexy, but maybe I'll get to one soon enough. Moving down, we have Jesus, what's her name? Oh my god. Oh, I know she's from Zoro Vampire, probably Man, also known as MP14 Anime on YouTube. One of his favorite characters probably. But yeah, picked this up. I actually bought a bootleg first, but the guy was nice enough. He didn't know it was an honest mistake, so refunded me. But I bought another one off a user on NFC, and glad it happened. So this one's made by Good Smile Company. Not a big fan of the mirror finish on the bottom of the base, but nevertheless, it's a really cool character, or a cool figure to say. But yeah, there you go. Here's Asuka Taiga. Is it Asuka or Isuka? Let's just call her Taiga. Taiga from the popular series Toradora. Another one of my Nendroids. Probably one of the older ones. But yeah, picked her up at Destination around my area when they were having their first event or something. But yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, Good Smile was there, so that's pretty cool. Well, there you go. Next up we have, I believe her name is Rin. Rin from Little Busters. Once again, picked this up because it was pretty cheap. I said it before, I'm not a big fan of Little Busters. Thought it was a pretty boring anime, unfortunately. Maybe the visual novel was better from what I heard, but anyways, I can see she has a bunch of cats. If you didn't know, Rin loves cats. But there you go. Pretty cute. The baseball cap actually comes off. But there you go. Up front, we have Senna. Not from Bokuwa Tomodachi, but Senna from Mashihiro Symphony? Mashihiro Symphony. Or I believe it in English it's called Symphony Color of Lovers. One of the first earlier harem animes that I watched. And Senna's probably my favorite. There's a particular scene that makes me really sad or feel bad for her. So I picked her up and she's really cute. But there you go. In the back we have Jesus, I'm trying to remember all the characters. I know she's from God Eater, and I just came something with Bushwit, something like that. I don't know. She's just really cool. I gotta admit, I never played Guilty Gear. Not a big fan of fighting games, but she was really cool, and her gun is just awesome. But yeah, awesome. This is by Plum, my first figure from Plum, and judging from the quality, I'm probably not gonna be my last. So I look forward to more Plum figures. But yeah, really cool. Over here we have probably the only Bridget El Satellizer figure out there that's decent, and it's by Freeing. The concept and everything, I like to say that Freeing has pretty cool concepts, but their execution is pretty poor. So this is really cool. They did a better job on it. There's a lot of paint issues on her. If you watch my old video review on her, you could see all the paint marks and the seam lines, which was a big disappointment, but nevertheless, it's a pretty cool figure. So, I mean, if you're in the market for a freezing figure, and Bridget's your character, which is mine, it's probably my second favorite character, and you don't want her in the typical bunny outfit. What's that company that makes like bunny figures in large scales? Anyways, this is probably the only alternative out there that's pretty decent, so I don't know, give her a check. Down here we have Hatsune Miku, Yukata version, and she's just really adorable. I don't remember where I picked her up. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, another android, really cute. Just picked her up, and not just picked her. I mean, just picked her up because she was really cute. But yeah, there you go. And in the back, if you can't see, like camera focus, please. There you go. We have Megure and Luca, awesome figure, really well done by Max Factory, which is the company that make it. And this one's the Tony Taka illustration version. Some people say her face is a little chubby. I can see that, but it's not a big deal for me. I love her though. The base is awesome. It's a record. Let me see if I can get a view of it. Sorry for the gorilla style camera, but you can see there the Megure and Luca thing, and it kind of resembles a record, so that's pretty cool. Or I believe it's called vinyl. But yeah. And last but not least, on the third shelf we have Yozora from Boku Tomodachi, and she was on sale, really cheap. I thought she was cute, and yeah, picked her up. I forgot who made this. Probably Alpha Max, because they're pretty popular or they're known for their bikini figures. But yeah, there you go. Alright, so as you can see here, this is my second display cabinet, and this one's from IKEA. It's called the Detolf. So, just to give you guys an idea. But anyways, the first shelf is mainly dedicated to a majority of my Saber figures. But of course you have a random Sheena figure here. But yeah, I try to put most of my Sabers here, but of course some of them are quite too big. So here's Saber Lion, Android. We have a Wave Beach Queen Saber. And this Saber actually is from a limited edition manga. And what's cool is they actually recently announced a full-scaled version. And I've been wanting a full-scale version of this Saber in this pose, so I'm kind of glad that they announced a scaled version. And there's Saber Bride Figma. It was a pretty hype figure, or Figma, so pick that one up. And then in the back we have Distant Avalon. There you go. We have another Wave Beach Queen Saber. And then in the back we have Alter. There you go. And that's my first shelf. In the bottom we have 3 Nendroids and another Saber figure. So starting with the back, that's Saber Alter in her maid form. And you can see there, I'm gonna move to the side a little bit. You can see a little mini Saber they included, which is pretty awesome for the price. So that's a pretty large figure. And on the bottom we have 3 Nendroids. First off is one of the exclusives from Good Small Company at their booth. This is Hatsune Miku, and we have Madoka. They're both in their yukatas, so really cute. And then we have I believe it's called Sakura Hatsune Miku. There you go, really adorable, sitting on a bunch of pillows. And in the back we have I already forgot her name. I know she's from Idol Master. Yeah, I picked her up because she's really pretty. But yeah, just $40. There you go. And that's my second shelf on my display cabinet. Alright, on the third shelf we have Lacus from Gundam Seed. And I actually picked this up maybe about a month ago or so. So there you go. And then we have another Saber. This, I believe I called the Motor Kuda. I can't pronounce that name. Anyways, it's a motocross, not a motocross, a motorcycle one by Good Small Company. Yep, really awesome figure. And then this one in the back, her face is kind of hidden unfortunately. But it's Misty from Shining Blade, or Shining Wind, one of the Shining series. It's a absolutely gorgeous figure. And I have not done a video on her unfortunately. because her unboxing was, or her assembly was kind of pain in the ass. So yeah, too bad. Let me just move back just real quick. You guys, how she looks like. There you go. So there's Misty, absolutely gorgeous figure, made by Alter. The umbrella was a pain in the ass to put in, but yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. And there's a little base right there. And all the way in the bottom we have a bunch of Sabers, of course. And here's another Saber figure I didn't do a video on, unfortunately. This one's actually really cool because it came with a bunch of accessories. And it's actually made by Bandai. So yeah, this one's really cool. We have a random Kirineko here by Max Factory. Did a video on this. It's also pretty cool. We have another Saber Alter. This one's made by Alter. What a coincidence. There you go. In the back we have a Saber Extra made by GIF. Kind of in her mature form. And then in the back we have a somewhat rare nowadays. How do you pronounce it? Origin Saber? Or do some people just call it Saber Alter or Dark Saber? Yeah, that one's made by Good Smile Company. But yeah, that's my final shelf on my first day 12. Yep, there you go. Alright, moving to my second display cabinet. This is the first shelf and it's a lot more colorful. So, starting off we have Miku? No, not Miku, excuse me, Miyu Akiyama from the K-On! Series. Absolutely my favorite character and my favorite design, figure-wise. So I picked this up, pretty expensive. I believe it's made by Max Factory. Yeah, took me a while to find her. And on the bottom we have, oh jeez, I can't pronounce her name. Anyway, it's that girl from Bakemono series. There you go. Wearing a huge backpack, made by Good Smile Company. Next up we have Shinobu from also the same series, Bakemono. Pretty cool, bunch of donuts on her and stuff. Next to her we have Naruko from Hayor W Naruko blah blah blah. You get the name. Yeah, pretty popular series. In the back we have Inori from Guilty Crown. Picked this up when it was on the bargain bin, so pretty cheap. On the side we have what's her name? Miramasa? Or she's from Miramasa. Yeah, that girl from Miramasa. Too many characters, I can't remember them all. But yeah, her. Momohime, there you go. Really beautiful colors and simple, clean figure. Made by Alter. Next to her is probably one of my favorite designs. It's Dizzy from Guilty Gear, made by Alter. And the wings are absolutely amazing. They're just freaking cool. In the two sides of the wings, one dark side and one light side. That's just awesome. But yeah, that's my first shelf. Alright, on the second shelf we have Senjugahara, also from the Bakemono series. This one's made by Alter. And I don't know if I want to get the one by Good Smile Company, because the rest of the cast is actually made by Good Smile Company, and this is like one of the few that's made by Alter. So if I want the whole set, I might as well get her from Good Smile Company. But anyways, that's her from Alter. Next to her we have, I believe her name is Sadeko? I don't know, I don't remember all the names. But it's from Bakemono as well. Picked her up, this one's by Good Smile Company. And next to her we have Louise from Zero no Tsukami. Pretty old anime, pretty fun. And she's basically a freaking clone of Shakugan no Shana from Shakugan no Shana, except in pink. Yeah. In the back we have Yui from K-On! Also another funny character. Unfortunately one of the pegs broke off, but simple super glue fixed that. Next to her we have Menma from the series Ano Mihana. Really sad anime. And a really pretty figure. And then in the corner we have Charlotte from Infinite Stratos. A lot of people like her. Surprisingly, she's not one of my favorite characters. I actually like Hoki and Cecilia. Those are my two favorite characters. There you go. And if you're curious, they're actually going to release a full bunny line of the Infinite Strato cast. It's going to take a while though. So, this is the first one so far. But yeah. That's my second shelf. Here's my third shelf and bunch of Shining series. So you can see here the two Shining sisters. I'm not sure they're actually sisters, but Come on, they look identical pretty much. But there you go. I believe I know the one in black is Maxima Infield. I forgot the one in blue his name was. Anyways, we have right here we have Kirino from Aremo. Pretty old figure. This one's by Kotobukiya. And I actually bought another one that they're recently releasing. Not recently releasing, but they recently announced. And it's her in her wedding outfit, so looking forward to that one. In the back we have Black Rock Shooter. This one's by Good Spawn Company, and this is the anime version. Really awesome. I prefer this one much more over the original version, to be honest. But there you go. Then in the back we have what's her name? I know it's from that one anime where she's an alien. But yeah, that's her. It's a really nice figure, to be honest. And then in the back we have Madoka from not Madoka Magica, but from Jesus, what's that anime called? Oh, Hoshisori Igakuru. One of the first harem animes I watched. So, it was an exclusive figure by the way too. And I paid a arm and leg for her, so she's quite expensive. But there you go. And that's basically my third shelf. And in the bottom here we have one of my larger figures. We have Ultimate Madoka from Good Spawn Company. You would think, why am I posing her on the bottom? I don't know. She was the only space left I had for her, so there you go. Ultimate Madoka. We have Yui from Angel Beats. There you go. And we have a White Rock Shooter from the Black Rock Shooter game that came with it. In the back we have Ariel Toa from Denpa. I forgot the full name. And last but not least we have Xiao Mei from Shining Blade? Or Shining Hearts. Yeah, there you go. And this is basically my final shelf for this display cabinet. Alright, finally we reach our last display cabinet. Whew, pretty tired. Anyways, so first off we have another random Shining series figure. I just collect them because they're absolutely gorgeous. And there's a lot of them out there too. So there you go. Next here we have Griffin's Yorzora in her Monster Hunter outfit. A little disappointed with the quality of this figure, but there's actually a complimentary Senna figure to go with this, but I'm most likely not gonna pick her up after this one. So yeah, there you go. In the back we have Rin Tosaka, probably one of my favorite figures of her by Good Spawn Company. This is the Unlimited Blade Works edition, and this is the second revision actually. So pretty awesome. In the middle we have Eliza from Tekken. That's pretty cool. And in the back is a pretty hard to find nowadays, Haru Suzumiya. This was made by, I don't even know what the company is called. It's a pretty not well known company surprisingly, so. But yeah, there you go. That's my first shelf of my fourth display cabinet. Here's the second shelf, and right here we have Kyoko from Yuri Yuri. Pretty funny character, my favorite character from the series actually. So she's just like a, you know, a hilarious character. In the back we have Misaka from the Toaru Majutsu no Index series, Railgun series, etc. And then next here we have forgot her name. I know she's from the Toho series, Toho Project, blah blah blah. Pretty figure, and this was made by Plum, I believe. Oh, Fat Company, I think. Yeah. In the back we have Izanagi from Persona series, probably my favorite Persona. He just looks awesome. Other than, you know, that right here, that metal crotch. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Then last but not least we have Makase Kiritsu from my favorite anime of all time, Steins Gate. And this is a nice figure and all, but I think Good Spawn Company's version is much more photogenic. And I don't know, I like Good Spawn Company's more ever since I seen that one. But this one's a lot cheaper and it's more loyal to the original illustration. So yeah, with the clockworks and such. But yeah, there you go. That's my third cabinet, or excuse me, my second shelf on my last display cabinet. Alright, my third shelf, bunch of colors as you can see here. First up we'll start with Code Geass. This is the Wonderland set. And we have, of course, Lelouch, CC and her little cute cat form kitty thing. And we have I believe that's the princess. I forgot her full name, but yeah, in the back. There you go. And then we have Kaylin right there. Yeah. Kaylin being my favorite character from the series. Whoops. But there you go. In the middle we have Home from Madoka Magica. This is by GIF, and it's a alternative take on her. She just looks awesome and much more mature. So there you go. You see in the corner right there we have Kuroneko. This is by Alpha Max, I think. Yeah, Alpha Max. And then we have Sen Tokugawa from the Samurai series Hayuka Ryu and Samurai Girls. There you go. This is actually a cast off for people that are curious. In the back we also have another Kirino. This is a lot cuter than the one by Kotobukiya. Also by Alpha Max, I believe. And then in the far back, if I don't know if you guys can see this, we have IA, one of the first figures by Aquamarine. So this one actually looks really good in my opinion. So there you go. Too bad you guys can't really see her pose because Home is kind of covering her. But yeah, I did a video on her. You guys are curious. So that's my third shelf. Finally, my last shelf. Whew, it was a pretty long video. So I'll start off. We have Yui Takemura from the Love-Ru series. It's actually a complimentary figure to the Kriska one, so pretty sexy. Holding her little Love mug. There you go. Here we have, I forgot the series. It's from Emoto something. Yeah, I just picked it up. She was cute, she was cheap, and she was on sale. So there you go. Then another Saber figure. This one's by Get Small Company, and this is the. Jesus, what is this one from? I don't know, but it's one of the older ones. Fixed Day Night. And then last but not least we have Asuna from, of course, Sword Art Online, everyone knows. They recently announced a bunch of Asuna figures, which I think are a lot better, in my opinion, than this one. Not to say this is not bad or anything, but yeah, this one's my Kotobukiya. She was on sale, so I picked her up. So, there you go. So that's basically all the figures from all my display cabinets that you can see here. So just a quick look. There you go. Yeah. That was a long mouthful. That's what she said. But there you go. Of course, not all my figures fit in their display cabinets, so I have some of them outside. So to start off, we have master grade version of Strike Freedom. Probably one of my favorite designs in terms of the Gundam or mecha design. And we have here a random Tsuki from what's that? Hentai Ochi anime thing. Then we have a Snow Bikyu, Hatsune Miku. Really, probably my favorite ninja version of Hatsune Miku. Here we have the World is Mine edition of Hatsune Miku. This is really cool. It's actually a magnet. You can actually hang the frame as well if you want. But yeah. In the back we have a really large scaled figure of Sakura from the Shining Blade or Shining series. Let's just keep it that way. But yeah, there you go. On the side here we have League of Legends figures from the Season 2 World Finals. Everyone got one for free. And that's part of their swag bag of the World Finals. There you go. And moving to my desk, we have the recently acclaimed Karen from Nisimono. There you go. That one's my Good Small Company. And we have Sora. Is it Sora? Yeah, Sora from Yosuka no Sora. In the back we have I'm trying to remember their names. Azusa from K-On! Series, of course, how can I forget? And then Makuzakuritsu, I love that one. That one's awesome. Yeah. And then down here we have a random Valvrave. Yeah, there you go. And over here we have Senna from Bokuba Tomodachi. Yeah. So that's basically a quick and sloppy look of all my figures. So hopefully it was informative enough. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. I'll gladly answer any question. Since this video was a little messy, to be honest, because my room's in a mess right now. But yeah, that's just a quick look at my collection over the past about 2 years, 2.5 maybe, that I collected. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.